Next up is Ricardo Barcena, who's the co-founder and CEO of Spotnik Technologies.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you for this opportunity. Lovely to be here in Doha. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Spotnik Digital Twins AI Studio. And basically, for those that were lucky enough to be this morning in the introductory session in States with Khaled Besali, you might know already what is the digital twins. But basically, it's about 3D replicas of the context of a particular asset. It could be a product, it could be a factory, it could be a district, anything related to physical assets that are replicated on a 3D model. On top of that, we add certain type of data, and we start to play with it in a way that the digital twins make sense for today's advancements in technology and also the challenges from the business point of view. Now, this is a very broad concept, so for contextualizing, I'm going to give you a 1-minute video so you understand better what is our product about.
And so are our priorities. Sustainability has become a critical issue in global agendas. Introducing Smart City Studio.
Anything that you see on software, it's captured live from the platform. Like this, not the videos, but when you see graphics, it's directly from our product.
With Smart City Studio, you can authenticate your Green Smart Wellbeing certificates on blockchain, model financial and decarbonization scenarios over 3D city twins, and plan urban impact scenarios. Smart City Studio is not just a technology enabler. It's a solution to the uncertainties associated with smart cities and future investments in urbanizations. With Smart City Studio, you'll have a software toolkit from Digital Twin City to Business Suite supporting areas of marketing, ESG, finance, strategic decision-making, and more to come. Invest in a profitable future for you and a sustainable future for all. Smart City Studio, delivering value for your values.
All right. So basically, it's already a product in the context of the enablement of the technologies. We are a technology company somehow, but we are not just producing the components to build digital twins. We have made with them a particular product, which is very focused on ESG, environmental, social, and governance, and around the sustainability objectives, the so-called Sustainability Development Goals from the UN, in a way that our data, our models, our use cases are extremely focused on understanding the KPIs or the performance indicators from the assets. It could be buildings, it could be traffic, it could be any type of data input from the government entities, in a way that we model to consider those KPIs on the impact of the KBOs, the key business objectives of the Sustainable Development Goals. This is pretty new, and it's pretty amazing, and in a way, we can say that it's the first time that there is a focus on digital twin use for business intelligence on steroids somehow, where you can have a gameplay, where you can simulate the scenarios, apart from exploring and benchmarking what is your current situation in terms of the smart city health for sustainability, livability, walkability, anything related to the so-called smart cities. So it's proven success in a way that we are already making money. We have a fantastic project in the UAE. By the way, I haven't introduced myself, but I'm from Spain. The company is based in UAE. We were launching the company a few years ago in UAE. And it took us a year to create the demand and to find a client that today is the Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure in the Emirates. And it's the first time that we are working with a full country, 7 Emirates, replica of the cities in digital twins for gathering data from their side in terms of the projects, in terms of the assets, and provide insights and simulations on the capital investment tracking, decision-making, in case that you want to build this type of development, in case that you want to retrofit this type of already existing developments, what is the impact towards carbon emissions, social and economic impact around the decision, and all kind of indicators supporting the SDG goals from the UN. For them, it's a very strategic project, and for us, it's an amazing reference. We've been showcased in the COP29 with their pavilion, and it's the first time I believe that this type of technologies or the digital twin capabilities as such are zoned for this type of data. Usually you find them a lot in as build and operations, but we are more focused on 2B and simulations and at the same time business support. Our target customers, mainly smart cities, we are B2B, B2G, and public ministries, but also large corporations, real estate developers, energy suppliers, anything with multi-asset type of capital portfolio. They can aggregate all their data, and we do simulations for this type of markets. As you see, it's a massive growth in terms of the investments on digital twins and their applications. But on top of that, and also talking about AI, we are using, not leveraging on AI for our value. Our value is on the human capital and consultants, designers, gamers. We have a fantastic competence center with only 7 to 10 people. But AI is going to be used for facilitating the modeling of the cities because of the challenges, and at the same time improving a lot the machine learning models in order to visualize better the data and synchronize what we can do with game engines in terms of physical simulations towards the data reaction. Okay, so this is something we are exploring. It's very new. For that, what we are doing, it's we want to raise more capital for uplifting the core team, nurturing new talents and retention, because some of the people they were learning a lot, they left. And at the same time, what we need is market access. It took us a lot of problems to have market access, maybe not so much exposure towards what we are doing. We believe that we are 1 year ahead of the many consultants offering this type of solutions, and we have a fantastic roadmap on the pitch. What I'm asking for, it's for the 2 next years, $10 million, in a way that we can restructure the company. The current main investor, apart from myself, he wants to kind of spin out, and I want to bring also the whole team to Qatar, to Doha, for different reasons that you can ask me later, because I have 5 seconds. So this is the money I'm asking for, and I hope that you like the idea, the concept, and it's a proven tool that we hope to grow very soon. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Ricardo. Sahil, anything that you want to ask?
Yeah.
1 second, Sahil. So unfortunately, we don't have time for audience questions, right? So Sahil, please.
Yeah, thank you for that presentation. Awesome stuff. Would love to just understand a little bit more on the chosen focus of
Say again, sorry?
I would love to understand a bit more on your chosen focus for
All right.
sustainability and ESG, given you showed the sort of market growth in digital twins. How much of that growth is coming from this specific sort of section of the market?
Awesome question. Yeah.
And it would be great to understand for that section of the market, why do existing solutions not necessarily fill the gap for what they
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. So basically, when we were starting, I'm coming from the computer games industry. I mean, in the times of PlayStation 1, you can imagine. But then when I've been many years working on consultancy and smart cities. I was supporting also lots of initiatives in governments. So I saw that it was a good opportunity to start doing this type of digital twins with game engines and physics, etc. And precisely, there's a very broad options. So after our market analysis, we see that either we compete with the usual suspects that they are telling you that they have everything, but in reality, there's it's just technology companies, or you find a niche that is going to be helping you to differentiate a little bit. It was the time of COP28 in Dubai. I had a very good network of people and experts, subject matter experts, that they were asking me, why don't you do ESG? There is not much done in ESG reporting as such, not even on the classic charts and so on. So making this happen in a digital twin could be a fantastic idea. On top of that, I was working also with blockchain, so the certifications and the smart contracts for digital assets on a virtual world. I don't want to use the word metaverse, but it's very much related to all that. It's something that we also have developed. And for productifying and monetizing, I thought that it was the best to find this niche. Otherwise, I have to compete with big players, Siemens, IBM, Schneider, Microsoft, all this. And in this region in particular, where we were focusing from the market point of view, it was extremely difficult. So we just went for something that we believe is technology for good. It's in the digital agenda of many countries. It was priority for the government in Dubai or in the UAE, better said, and that's mainly the reason.
All right. Valerie, yes?
Very quick question. 10 million on which valuation? how much equity are you giving for this 10 million?
Aha.
And how much revenue have you already done?
Ah, all right.
Finance,
So-
finance.
Now we are talking business.
Yeah, okay. For the valuation, we have 2 independent valuations last year before having the project with the government of UAE. And at that time, the revenue was very little to none, so the valuation was estimated with their particular methods. And they were putting a number between $15 and $20 million. If you ask me, I mean, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. But it depends how do you the measure. Now we don't have the current valuation, considering that we have this customer, which is a fantastic reference. We are booked more than 1 million, but we are invoicing less than $500,000 for the past 6 months and the next 3 months, with certain conditions and things that might me tell you in another forum. But that's the situation. I mean, it's basically quite positive. At that time, we were not that focused on AI. So again, the valuation could differ quite a lot right now. And yeah, and that's the story.
Yep. Thank you, Ricardo.
Is that all?
He said,
Yep.
yeah, he said.
Okay. You can catch up with me anywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So please, I know I saw some hands being raised for questions. So once this is done, please have a chat with the startups, and I'm sure exchange cards conversations can continue, right?